up by killing every Pikmin that's not a purple.
Yeah, Exact agrees.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Did he hit you with the DI mix-up, or did you just die?
Woo.
Wow.
Do you think
That sucks.
How fast is
Wow.
up here?
he really
fast
just shined
is up
both
here?
of them?
Is Olimar up there?
Yeah.
I actually have no idea.
It feels like less than 10 frames. Like, it feels fast.
It's definitely less than 10 frames.
Yeah.
Because he managed to get out of the spacing there to throw out an up air after an up tilt, and I don't. He got up tilted by Fox, and then beat another up tilt.
It might be more like 5 frames.
It might.
Yeah. I don't know. But it's definitely super fast.
I don't think I've seen an aerial that's 5 frames.
What?
Yeah, what aerial is 5 frames? Well, actually, Diddy Kong had 5-frame aerial. Like, fair?
Nest Nair is 5 frames.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just know, like, there are plenty of aerials that are, like, frame 6, 7, and, like, 10.
Are we counting like we counting like Luigi Nair, Mario Nair, Yoshi Nair?
Those are frame 3.
Are we gonna brush over the fact that like Luis tried to get an honest working Fox's combo of like Vortex going, and he just got whistle armored into purple up smash and just died?
He deserves it. Oh, because he could just do that.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I wanted to point that out because like normally at that point like Fox is like putting in his air pods like, okay, cool, I got the first hit, time to get to like 50-70%, and then like no, he just died. Sure. Yes. Luis Lath is good as a commentator. Yeah.
Jabs.
He's fine. It doesn't matter.
Just do it again, please. I just want to see 3 shines.
Or 3 fairs?
Why does Luis do this?
For the 3rd one.
Why does Luis seem like he's just playing against like he's having so much fun playing against Klaatu?
Because I think he just has a lot of fun in general.
No one has fun playing against Klaatu.
Yeah, maybe. I haven't played him in a while.
Okay. I'm very glad that happened.
So, did Luis react to Klaatu's shield drop, and then Klaatu put up his shield before the up smash came out?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
I think he just whipped it out.
He just went for it, and then Klaatu already had his shield up.
What's up?
What's goody, gentlemen?
Hey, what's
dude,
up?
this couch feels so much more comfortable when there's 3 people on it.
It feels so much more comfortable to have somebody seesawing affect that half of the couch and lifting us into the air.
Yeah,
I think that's just magical.
Dude, we're like slowly like sliding to one side of the couch or the other.
It's the force of his personality. It's too much for this to handle.
So what do we have here? Is this?
This is game 2. Luis took the first game. This is losers semis. Winner of this gets to do losers finals against Exax, and then we have Prodigy waiting in grands.
Best of 5?
Oh,
best of 5.
So 4th seed is waiting in grands.
Yeah, interesting. You know the reason for that was just they didn't want SAC to fight each other, right?
It would have been semis, but yeah, I understand.
This way, it's going to be grands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Klaatu's going to have to beat Luis. Beating Luis and Exax.
Yeah.
This is like these 4 people. This is top 4 on RPR.
Yeah.
Is right now the last 4 in this tournament. This is going to be hard for anybody.
See, this is really interesting to me because on the way here, we had Olimar Klaatu telling us that he feared Luis's Roy.
Yeah.
And he's going Fox.
Yeah.
So I think he's probably a little relieved now to be fighting the Fox instead of the Roy.
Yeah, Luis's Roy actually did really well against Klaatu. I'm surprised he's not using. All right.
Oh
my
God!
Yeah,
I think we might see it in next. Jesus.
I did see Luis use Roy against Klaatu at Fremont's finest.
Yeah.
And it did so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm surprised we're not seeing it right now.
I think given the way that his winners run ended, and then also his game set against Varun, like his Roy just got destroyed so hard that I think Luis maybe lost a little bit of confidence in it.
Right.
In the short term, because like Varun like almost 3-stocked it, right? Like that was gross.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, like Luis cleaned it up right afterwards.
Yeah.
Nice. The whistle and the down smash. Classic Klaatu. He actually hasn't been using it too often anymore on other people.
Oh, expecting a jump get up. Good use of get up attack.
Get him out of
there
here.
We go. Yeah. And Luis had the right DI for that and everything. It was just way too high percent.
Yeah, it was super high.
That's the scary thing when you're scrambling with Olimar, is that like ordinarily it's easy to keep an eye on what Pikmin is next. in neutral, right? Because nothing's quite happened yet, so you have time to look without needing to decide what button you're going to press. But the thing that happens is, like, a neutral exchange happens, so you guys both press the button, and, like, maybe you won, maybe you didn't. But you maybe weren't paying attention to what the next Pikmin was.
Yep.
So then when you go back to a scramble right afterwards, you're choosing the wrong options. Like there, like Luis immediately shielded instinctively because he didn't realize the blue was next. But he didn't have time to look to see that the blue was next.
I'm not sure how often people actually think about like lineups when playing against Olimar. I'm sure a lot of people think about it, but you're right. It's definitely hard in a scramble situation. Normally you think of like three moves ahead, kind of.
And it's so hard to do that.
Yeah. That's how I look at it. I'm like, okay, he has this, and if he throws out 2 moves, he's probably gonna have blue or something like that.
But then he can do things like down smash, right? And then like that, you have to like do so much mental math. And the Olimar are so much better at doing that mental math than you.
Yeah.
Because they're used to playing with that.
Definitely. And also, you don't get to choose when it happens.
Yeah.
Nice.
We do have the Roy, like we're all talking about, gentlemen. Laith, how do you feel about Roy versus Klaatu? Do you remember what he was talking about? In terms of specifically what he fears about this character?
No, he actually didn't specify. He just stated that Luis's Roy kind of goes hard.
Okay.
There's nothing more to it. But Luis was saying that he's really comfortable with the character. It has the pros that he really looks for. It's a rush down, and he's getting him results.
Yeah, it's the edge guard, honestly. Luis actually, when playing against Klaatu, got so many edge guards against him.
Oh my gosh, the thing that makes short hopping in that situation so good is not only does Roy have such good attacks out of short hop, but a lot of the scariest options you have to deal with from Olimar don't really have an answer for jumping right in their face. Because if you jump in their face and throw out an aerial, that's going to beat out up smash. You're going to jump over their forward smash and their grab.
Wow, very good. Holy cow, he avoided grab twice.
He's so fluid, even right in his face, and that's where he wants to be. He feels the most comfortable there, which is where most people are terrified of. Oh, that was a ghost Pikmin.
Yep, desynced.
What does that mean?
So that's maybe not the right term, but it's desynced, right? Where you're like, Olimar tries to do a smash attack, but there's no Pikmin close enough to him, so nothing happens, and he's still in the lag for it.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, let's trap situation. Nice. Manages to get back onto the stage and on the platform.
Trying to just get the F tilt. Good use of the Nair by Klaatu, actually, just be able to jump out of that shield situation.
Ooh, wow. Died at 60%?
That's gross, because it can also catch the neutral get up. Like, that's really good.
He almost died to DED.
DED is like an IED, man.
Oh my god. Why? I should have never said it like that. I should have just called it by its name, Double Edge Dance.
It's going to stick in my head now. DED for dead, right? You know, it's going to slide off the tongue.
I regret everything.
It's really interesting to see both of these players with such strong advantage states.
Yeah.
I feel like it would just go back and forth depending on who was holding stage.
Yeah, I think you're right. Both in terms of the players and in terms of the character. Because we've seen, especially what happens when you try to like land on Olimar. Because not only, again, is there out smashing, but then if he has the right lineup, he can just pivot grab and catch you as well.
Yeah.
If you go to the ledge, like, ooh, that's scary against
but
Olimar.
Again, I think Luis kind of recognized the importance of stage control in this. Because when he went Fox, despite having the stage behind him, it was harder to lock down kills because his confirms would not really work with Olimar at ledge.
Yeah.
Like, he'd get Nair, but then he wouldn't be able to get up smash out of it.
Right, because he'd fly so far off stage,
Correct.
you can't run up and up smash that.
There was a lot of situations also where Luis would space really well to where Klaatu just can't up smash out of shield because it's just so well spaced. And if he tried to grab, Luis would just jump.
Yeah,
right?
He was just short hopping all the time.
Yeah.
Going to be going to Town and City, largest blast zones. I mean, I think Kalos maybe has slightly larger, but
From the top, I thought the sides on this were relatively short, no?
I think you might be right. Yeah.
I think it's sides from the edge of the stage.
Yeah. Oh, he's dead!
Wow.
And there it
Died
is.
for a missed tech. Like, that wasn't even a tech chase. Just calling out the missed tech.
That was actually 2 missed techs.
Ooh, my God. And this is what a Roy that goes in looks like.
Yeah.
He has no fear. He just goes in swinging.
I mean, he heals the Pikmin in mid-flight, right? Like, even even the reds don't survive because like the front half of the sword is still just a normal disjoint. It's only the inner hits that are fire.
Yes, personally, as somebody who mained a sword in last game, I never minded these kinds of matchups because when you hit the Pikmin, it would just extend your hitbox.
Right.
You'd have an active hitbox out for longer. It makes 2 frames easier. It makes punishing spot dodges or different type of movement options easier.
Okay, that was the sickest thing.
That was a real shimmy.
But you're absolutely right. It turns like a sword into a lawnmower.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
Giving swords longer active hitboxes sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, yes.
we love it.
It's so scary.
Oh, I like this. I love the play by Klaatu. Instead of trying to go for a follow-up immediately, just toss Luis away, get a white Pikmin lash onto him for that extra bit of damage, and now Klaatu has the damage lead. Also has himself a strong edge guarding position too. Great low recovery by Luis, getting right under Klaatu's jump there.
That was actually pretty sad desync right there for Klaatu. Good, a lot of pressure. This is a scary situation whenever you're pushed against the corner against Olimar. It feels like he has so much space to play around you. Ooh.
Unfortunately.
Is he trying to footstool him? Okay, no. He was just waiting.
Ooh.
That was actually a great risk management by Luis because he saw Klaatu had no Pikmin with him, which meant that you get one thing to do on him. Like, you can try grabbing him. You can even hit his shield, the laggiest thing ever, and he can't punish you out of shield with anything because he can't grab you and he can't up smash out of shield without Pikmin.
Ooh, nice up tilt out of shield. Recognize the situation. Great landing from Klaatu, though.
Oh, trying to armor through that situation. This is actually starting to look kind of scary for Luis now that Klaatu has the win in his sails.
Wow, such a good recovery. He didn't have a double jump there, too.
Yeah.
Kill him. Yeah.
Was he at 70 before hit?
I think so. It was about 70, 80.
That's wild.
Center of town and city, but it is a purple, and it is Rage Olimar.
Yeah.
Purple's, I love Smiley had the best description of Olimar. It's like, Olimar's a character where every 5 Pikmin he gets KO punch.
If that was actually the case, I'd be so upset. But Purple Pikmin is not that strong. It's
right,
strong.
it's like KO punch, but it doesn't go away when you hit Olimar.
Oh, no.
Imagine whipping KO punch and getting another immediately.
And it's like plus on block.
having 2 of them at the same time.
Yeah, you just got to juggle them. Oh, my God.
Double fisting KO punch.
And it's also like a great projectile, too, that can gimp people while you're on stage. Olimar's just better Mac. We figured it out.
Do you think Olimar players have to think a lot? Like, do I really want to throw out my Purple Pikmin?
It depends on the Olimar player.
See,
Genuinely depends purely on the Olimar player.
I think that separates, like, great Olimar players from, like, the average Olimar player, you know? Like, their Pikmin management and their way of viewing risk-reward, what they want to do with what lineup they have.
Right.
Because, like, especially when it comes to, like, the recovery decision, like, that's when the risk-reward gets really dicey, where you have to, like, decide, especially because the Pikmin weigh like, purples weigh twice as much. It's just like, which of my lineup do I want to keep on? Because every choice I make makes it harder for me to recover immediately, but then when I get back to stage, I'm going to have an easier time.
Okay, Luis, after a long thought.
Wait.
So this is interesting, because I was talking to Klaatu about Luis's dock, and he was like, I have only fought Luis's dock once. I 2-stocked it. I didn't win the set, but I did 2-stock the dock. And he's just like, I want to fight it again because I feel really confident about it. And now Luis going for the dock for the game 5 against Klaatu.
See, paraphrasing here, he actually said since that time, he never went dock against him again.
Yeah.
And so far, it's shaping up to be a replay of what happened last time.
And the main thing that's scary about Doc, as far as Luis plays him, right, is the natural instinct against Mario, and especially against slow Mario, is that, like, I want to kite him across the stage. Like, why am I going to run at slow, stronger Mario? But by kiting him across the stage, you corner yourself. So that when he grabs you in the corner, he kills you at, like, 40, 50% with, like, down throw tornado.
Yeah,
but
right
we see
now,
Klaatu's not cornering himself.
Yeah.
He stays center stage. The moment Luis gets to him center stage, he focuses on crossing him up early. As opposed to crossing him up at the ledge, and that's why he's finding so much more success.
Yeah, I was just about to bring up that point where it seems like Klaatu knows where his weak point is. It's just in the corner. Oh.
He recognized he was out of percent range.
Yeah.
And especially because he's got no Pikmin, it means he can fly anywhere. He could fly under Lilac if he wants to.
Yeah, that's true. Back air. Nice. Scary situation. Pretty much a setup, pretty much just like Mario, right? Where you want to do that back air.
I love the weight by both of these guys.
Oh, he tried to get him on his regrab.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Klaatu like recognized that was unsafe, I think, and he tried to run towards the Pikmin to get them back in his lineup sooner, and they just wouldn't cooperate.
Yeah.
Still finds the kill, though.
Uh-huh. Nice. Very good, actually, just running away. Dr. Mario is just so slow.
I mean, you can afford to play the long game now. I mean, Dr. Mario has to approach. They're not really sure about his burst options.
At this point, it's not going to be a very long game. Like, this is this is Doc at near triple digits, Rage Olimar, and if he gets hit off stage one more time, like, the edge guard is going to be lethal.
I think if he gets grabbed, it's curtains.
I was actually surprised we didn't see that yeet throw, the back throw right there.
There
And here we go, blue grab. That's going to do it. A 3-stock by Klaatu,
Wow. So-
ending Luis's Doc's life. That is the hardest I've ever seen Luis's Doc.